I'm gonna give out. I bought apples. And I bought about 500 apples, and I bought them. I bought them last month. Mm-hmm. I put them in a barrel in the garage, and they just been getting sweet, and just they're brown, and they are fucking gnarly. A little saucy. The skin's coming off. I'm gonna give those out. Wait.
Let me just Halloween. Before you do, because we have a couple of days. Mm-hmm. Can I come over and just drop my sack in there?
Yeah.
Because that sounds to me like the right place to sort of dip your waddle. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Just drop your ball sack in there and let it just like... Because, you know, I don't know if you guys know this, but you got to moisten your sack when you get older. Otherwise, what'll happen is one day you'll reach down and grab it and it'll just break off in your hand like an old leaf.
For anybody
like an old leaf.
Who's new. For anybody who's like, I'm going to check out this podcast. For a gentleman who's like,
an old leaf. Like... Have you ever picked up a bunch of old leaves and then just crushed them in your hand? That's what will happen to your sack as an older man, unless you moisten it. And to me, the idea of dropping your waddle in a nice fermented bucket of Dave apple.
This was my time.
Is it? What your time for what?
You stole my time.
No.
The first out of the gate, it's mine. You stole it.
I didn't steal it. I gave it a great amount of space to fucking unfurl. And
Greg Barrett stealing shit. This is Walking the Room.
Oh, you cunt.
Okay, so last night, the good neighbors who have the daughter the same age as Finn. Oh, by the way, this is Walking the Room. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Greg Barrett. We are
Welcome to Walking the Room. I'm Greg Barrett, and this is Dave Anthony.
We are America's premier pod cuddle.
Premier pod cuddle. $10,000 in party cash can be yours if you give us a call in the next 10 minutes.
And
tell us your favorite Goo Goo Dolls song and the name of your first pet. That's your porn name.
Are you eating?
Yeah, I'm having a mini.
We don't eat.
Yep. These are tiny. They're mini. You won't even hear it. Mini.
You're chewing gummies. Of course they're going to hear it. It's going to be like that weird, sloppy...
No, I don't eat like a fucking horse.
Disagree. So, the good neighbors are moving, right? The ones with the kid across the street that are our friends. They're actually moving a couple blocks away from
Not the guy with the gun.
Not the guy with the gun. A very friendly gentleman.
My pistol dick.
No. So they're moving, and so we used to have stoop parties where we'd hang out on like a Saturday night, and whatever. So we have our final stoop party last night.
Uh-huh.
So we're kicking it.
Did you call it end of stoop?
End of stoop, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Hobotangs have moved
to the street
4 blocks away now.
Okay.
They found a place 4 blocks away.
Oh wow. In the van? They found a
place.
Oh, they found a place.
They found an apartment, two bedroom. They went up. 2.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they're not fucking around anymore. They're getting an extra bedroom because it's a 4-person family.
Yep.
But of course, her mom's parents are coming, so it's going to be a 6-person family.
My daughters went to a fry-only store yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A French fry store.
Where?
In the mall, right out here.
Westfield?
Yeah.
There's a French fry only store.
French fry only store.
All right.
And they brought fries home. Not that good.
Okay. No, I'm sure they weren't. Because if all you're focusing on French fries, you're going to overdo it. French fries is like a thing you don't think about that much. You just...
Fuck, I love that you have a theory that couldn't probably be more right. I'm not shitting you. I'm talking about, in theory, a French fry is something that you don't concentrate on.
No.
And that's why they're good sometimes because you leave them in a little bit too long, you put a little bit too much salt, but when you are fucking on that thing, it panics.
Yep.
A potato...
Yep, the potato's like, what the fuck are we doing? You're putting me under too much pressure.
The potato is a worthless endeavor.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
And it lives in fear. It lives to be mashed. It's got no self-esteem.
It's an Irish...
Right, so it's going to fuck up when all the pressure's on.
It's an underground Irish fruit, so it's not good.
No, but it's like the IRA. It's always good when it's not expected. Right?
No, you make a good point. The potato is the IRA of vegetables. Let's be honest.
I gotta tell you something though, right? Because they'll blow some shit up in your mouth when you're not expecting it because you went for the burger. The thing that you just Dave, that might be the smartest thing you've ever said. You're absolutely right. When you put that kind of pressure on a French fry, or a Caesar salad. Or anything to fucking
side
headline.
action. It's all side action.
It's just the thing.
Don't put that much pressure on rice.
A fucking French fry.
Are they gonna start opening rice stores now?
Look,
hey, come on and get rice.
We know this. We've always known this. The potato can't headline.
Nope.
The potato cannot headline.
Not a headliner. Same thing goes for broccoli.
But hey, has anyone ever said just let's get out a bag of chips? No. Let's have a sandwich. Right. Do you want some chips?
Are you going down to the chip store?
No, I'm not. Not unless they also have fish, bitch.
I don't know. It would be like if someone said I'm opening up a Funyun chain. It's just not a good idea.
I even think.
What about onion ring chain? Why not have an onion ring chain?
I think that's got a better shot than the fry. At least the onion at least stands on one side of the street. You either love it or you hate it.
I agree with that.
The potato is just so fucking malleable.
I don't think anybody hates potatoes, but I also think no one is like, yay, potatoes!
Yeah. Nobody hates potatoes. Nobody respects potatoes.
No, people don't respect potatoes.
You don't respect potatoes.
But tomatoes.
People respect an onion. I'm sorry, they do.
Yep. Onion brings game.
And look, and I don't love that game. I actually don't like onions, but I respect their game. It's like Springsteen.
Yeah. By the way, I taught Finn how to say, Daddy has mad game. So we're off and running.
Oh, to where?
It doesn't matter.
To Brotown?
It's just all good.
No, it's all bad. Did you get him a fucking Swarovski fucking crusted...
The Ed Hardy store shut down around the corner.
Yeah, I know.
The Melrose Ed Hardy store shut down.
No, he got rid of the whole deal. Do you know that?
What? The artist?
Christian Auduget, the guy who created it. Fucking dumped the whole thing like 2 years ago.
No, Christian Auduget is the T-shirt guy, not the actual artist. Because there's an artist in San Francisco who sold the rights, and then that guy.
But Auduget sold the whole fucking thing. He got out.
He got at Ed Hardy.
He knew that his wave was cresting.
End. So did he actually sell it off to somebody?
Yeah, he sold the whole thing off.
Some asshole bought that?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
What were they thinking? because that thing will live at a Walmart level forever, and it'll come back.
Will it?
Yeah. And it'll come back.
I think it's like Pacific Sun or something like that. I think it's going to...
Pacific Sun is right now. Pacific Sun put out a bunch of shit. It would pop like a motherfucker.
Disagree.
You're wrong. What do you know about that? The surf culture thing is fucking huge.
You're a rapist. So we're there.
I unexpectedly put my dick into goodness. You're right.
Hobo Tang dad comes over.
Mm-hmm. So he walks the 4 blocks.
Well, no, he doesn't, because first we're sitting there and the guy, the good dad goes, there's a big party right behind our place, and they've got a bouncy house and they have a dance floor and there's just kids and parents and everyone's having a great time. My daughter saw it and she was like, oh my God. And he's like, well, we don't know those people, so we can't go in. You know exactly where this is going. Hobo Tang dad comes over with his kid and he goes, yeah, we were just at the party. And we go, oh, you guys know those guys? And he goes, well, I mean, we know, yeah. I mean, I was like, well, how did you, so you got invited? He goes, no. So,
oh my God.
He says, so then he goes, so his 3-year-old saw it, Hobo Tang, baby number 1, who's like 3.5, 4 now. Mm-hmm. He just saw it and he ran in and he goes, So he ran in, so I just had to, follow him in because, I couldn't stop him from going to the party. And then we just went to the party.
Oh my God, dude.
So he Hobo Tangs a party. So now.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I'm going to Oscars this year.
Oh, yeah, you do?
Yeah.
What, you got invited?
Well, no. No, and I wasn't. I just want to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Mighty. Mm-hmm. All dressed up, and I'm just going to make her run down the red carpet, and I'm just going to follow her, go, hey guys, I'm just going to get my daughter. I'm going to have a tux on, and we're just going to run into the fucking Oscars. Who's going to stop Mighty? Who's going to stop Mighty all dressed up?
So.
Right?
So now, Hobo Tang dad is standing there, and I don't know how we started talking about.
So he just Hobo Tanged the party.
Yeah. He just Hobo Tanged the party, and now he's out of the party. And he's sitting there with his youngest, who is 17 months old. And he starts talking about how his wife wants to have another one. And he was like, no, absolutely not. 2 is enough. Like, it's a lot of kids. We're good. And then someone asked him, well, did you grow up within a big family? And he goes, yeah, we had 10. Okay, this gets crazy. So I found out where Hobotang is from.
Oh, come on.
So he grew up in Ohio, and he didn't say...
We got listeners in Ohio.
Yeah, so they know.
They get it.
So he didn't say why he ended up being adopted at 10. His parents might have died or maybe jailed or something, but something went down where him and his twin sister and older brother got put into this house and adopted by a Christian family.
Oh, so they're foster kids.
They're foster kid. No, but they were actually adopted.
Got it.
So like a hardcore Christian family, and so they just jump in this environment, and there's 7 other kids. So it's a giant Michelle Bachmann situation, right?
Right. Jack White.
What?
Jack White grew up with 7 brothers and sisters.
Oh,
something
did he?
like that. Yeah, big house.
Okay, so but were they all out of the same vagina, or were they?
I think they all came from the same vagina.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that's different. I think that's different than putting them mixed together. He said they had one from like South Africa, and they had one from India for a couple weeks that they gave back.
You just said putting them mixed together. So they put them mixed together.
They put them mixed together.
So what they did was they like, have you checked out my baby mix? Have you checked out my kid mix? Here's what I did. I got some Ethiopia. I mixed it with some broken home twins and an older brother.
Yeah.
Putting this shit together.
Yeah.
I got a kid mixed up in me. Maybe I made a couple of these.
Maybe. I don't know.
I gotta tell you this though.
What?
They all travel with Christ.
Fuck yeah, they do.
How about that?
God damn it.
How about it? Spirit of the Lord.
So they were grabbing kids from other countries, and so it was a whole kind of a mishmash of kids. All around the same age, though. Which is great, because you want a bunch of 10... You want 10 to 13-year-olds.
What you want is a classroom full of kids.
Yeah, that's what you want.
You want to...
So it gets a little dark, because first he says his twin sister... we were like, are you close to these people? He goes, no. I don't talk to any of them. Things got a little weird. I don't talk to any... Except I talk to my brother and my sister, but I don't... We're not even that close. Like, the shit got really bad. And I was like, well, what? I go, what does that mean? He goes, well, the guy molested my sister. And I was like, okay. Well, that's awful. And then he goes, but she set the house on fire.
Wait a minute. Is his sister Left Eye Lopez? Wait a minute. Hang on. A new flavor. Really?
Okay, so
she set the house on fire.
So she was 12.
Jesus Christ.
And this guy was fucking with her. And she said no one will believe her. So her answer was like, well, fuck, I'm just going to burn this shit down.
This sounds like a fucking Tobey Maguire movie. Holy fuck.
So he said half the house was burned. And then the guy... So then the cops didn't really... there was no evidence or whatever. So they put her back in the house, but did like an undercover thing where they put a video camera in and saw him come in and start to molest her, and then came in and arrested him.
Oh my God, dude.
So dude gets yanked out, right? So now you're thinking, okay, so dude is out of the house, and
Hobotang we're talking about is out of the house.
No, the
father.
Christian dad.
Okay, yeah. The Christian dad's out of the house.
Christian dad's out of the house, but they don't remove him. They just put him on probation and put him back in with all the kids and take the girl out. So the girl, but then it works out better for the girl, because the girl, this doctor that was in the hospital that she went to, felt so bad for her that he just adopted her and raised her, and her life went exponentially better.
Right. But Molesto gets to go back.
But Molesto's back in the house with all the kids.
Yeah.
Which is totally just reasonable. I mean, that's what you do. Oh, you molested a kid? We got it on camera? Get back in there!
What's fortunate for them is that he would come to say later on, well, Ethiopians weren't my brand, so I didn't molest anybody else because that's not my brand. So what happens to Hobotang? Does he stay there?
Yes. So
she's with the doctor. Twin sisters with the doctor.
Yeah.
And okay. I just want to make sure for our listeners that we're keeping this all clean.
So twin sisters with the doctor. Hobotang is still in the house with his older brother, and
Molesto the clown.
Christian couple are still raising them. And so I'm like, well, that's a weird dynamic. And he goes, yeah. And then my brother got kicked out of the house at 16. And I was like, what happened? And he goes, well, they found out he had sex with a girl at school. since they're such hardcore Christians, they said he was a sinner and he had to get out of the house. So he joined a carnival.
Oh my God. As you should. Now, by the way, to the listener, and I know we have a lot of disaffected youth, the carnival is an option, guys. It doesn't all have to be about the military. The carnival is looking for bright young men and women to operate rides,
molest,
to make caramel corn,
to look rapey, to lose teeth,
to help set up porta potties,
to climb in the porta potties,
to jerk off in the skee ball. Look, no.
To get drunk and not run the rides
Carnival
correctly.
is an option and a viable one.
Yep.
Go to carnival.com.
Especially if you like meth.
Especially if you've also got your Pell card.
Yep.
That's your pussy eating card. You'll find out about that later. The point is, the carnival's an option.
Mm-hmm. I think he said his brother's still a carny to this day, and
Good
he
for him.
used the word carny.
I love the word carny.
He called his brother a carny. Okay, so this is where we get to the point where we learn how he learned how to hobotang. Okay, so it's one thing he said he's in this big family where everyone just shares.
By the way, we're going to now call this segment Empathy for the Hobotang.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're building a case for him now.
Yeah. Well, you have to look, hobotangs don't just become hobotangs. There's a dark reason people become stuff. Like, you don't just become that dude.
Right, but you don't get the backstory when somebody takes your motorcycle. Like,
no, you don't.
You know,
when the dude walks up to your house and unscrews the hose and runs it over to his house and pretends like it's his, you don't understand why that's happening. But now we're getting into that. Like, we're now in the deep psychological.
Right. I love that.
Yeah.
The
background. So then he says, so I stayed there until I was 18, and I went to college, and then in the summer I came back, right,
to the crazy house.
To the crazy house,
right,
and he said that at this point he was only talking about the woman. Like, the guy was suddenly gone, so he said. She said,
the mom.
Yes.
The matriarch.
The matriarch. She said I had to pay rent if I was going to live there. And so he's like, I have no place. So I quickly realized I had no place to go. And then this is what he said. He goes, so I learned how to get myself invited to other people's places. He goes, so when I wasn't in school, I never actually had to find a place to live, because people would be like, hey, I'm going home for Christmas. And he'd be like, oh, I don't have anywhere to go. And then he said he said every Christmas and Thanksgiving, he got himself invited. So every time there was a school break, he got himself invited to
somebody
someone's
else's
house.
Right. Jesus, dude, it's like fucking 6 degrees of separation. Did he end up fucking dudes in these people's homes? Did he?
No, that's less than zero. It wasn't like he didn't turn into that situation. But that's like, so he learned.
Yeah.
He learned how to glom on.
Well, he had to grift himself into situations because he didn't have any place to go.
Yeah, and in his mind, he was like, so it was great. So I was like with a new family every time and blah, blah. And I was just like, you were the guy that people were like, fuck. He fucking invited himself. I don't know what to do. I know, dude. He did that to me last year. And it was totally fucking weird. But, you can't get rid of him.
Right, because people are feeling charitable around the holidays.
Yeah,
he's taking advantage of people's,
and then he says, like, oh, I can't go back to the house where they molested my sister and turn my brother into a carny. Like, right. So everyone's like, oh, God, come with us.
Come stay with me.
How about that?
How weird, dude.
Fucking amazing.
So that's just how that's how you build a hobotang.
That is how you build a hobotang.
But you also, when you listen to that story and you understand, like, the kind of lives that people actually live, that you forget, like, they sound like someone made that up to make a really cool, like a This Boy's Life type of novel, which is actually an autobiography. But it is that kind of thing where you go, people have those lives still to this day. There are people that live those kind of lives where they fucking have to literally pull themselves out of shitty situations and learn how to live differently than we have been taught to learn. But you don't know that when they fucking take your orange.
When they're climbing your orange tree, you go, what the fuck is wrong with that guy?
Like, you don't know that, I bet that guy's twin sister was molested.
Or
like,
his brother's a carny. I mean, you don't look at a guy in an orange tree in your backyard and go, that guy's a carny.
Yeah.
Or his brother is.
Doesn't make it right, necessarily. No. That's still the thing, like, give me my fucking hose back, because they're also, it's not like he didn't realize he didn't learn the rules of society.
Right.
But
He chooses to ignore the rules.
Well, because he's always on the run on some level.
Yep.
I mean, the fact that they had that fucking camper out front, like, well, at least there's a camper.
Yeah.
I love that fucking camper, dude. That pink arrow on it.
Well, they got a home now.
Empathy for the hobotang, bro.
Empathy for the hobotang. We'll be right back. Walk in the room, February 2nd, we will be at the Bell House in New York City doing our jams, our sweet winter jams. It's going to be a pajama show. We're all going to wear pajamas. And,
are we? I'll fucking do it. I'll pajama the fuck out of it.
You know, I don't sleep in pajamas though, so I'm just gonna be out there in my undies.
No, dude.
Yeah.
No, just bring it. Just bring it summer heat.
I like to oil up. I like to oil up, put on a pair of underwear, and then just go to bed. I like a nice thick layer of oil.
What do you use? Like an olive oil?
Yep. I put on. I put on an olive oil. If I'm out of that, I'll take a Crisco.
Dude, I'll salt and pepper you and put you in the oven.
And
sounds like some fucking delicious meat.
I'll just put that shit on, and then I just go to fucking sleep. You know what I mean?
Why not have some fucking chicken? I'd love to have a big old piece of chicken.
And if there's fried chicken around, I will just squeeze it over my chest, and that'll be my oil for the night.
A bunch of people have asked about the Indiegogo campaign, so I just want to talk about that for a minute because it's going to lead into a bigger story. But we shot an appeal, and it was just about making a record, and it wasn't what we wanted to put out. The point is this: we're going to do a campaign. We want to raise money to make
what that means.
Indiegogo, same thing as Kickstarter.
Right, but you said you put one out.
We shot an appeal. We shot this is our video. But it was only about making a record. It was like, we want to make a record, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, it's not about making a record. It's about a bigger thing than making a record. What we want to do is make a record, do a tour, and make a documentary.
How big of a tour do you want to do?
I would love to just go out for a month. We'd go out for a month and travel around as much of the country as we could see in a month.
For an entire month.
Yeah, go out for 30 days and see as much of the country as we could possibly get to.
And then come back to sign the divorce papers?
Come back and just finalize it. I mean, I think she'll be out before then. I think she leaves the day we start the Indiegogo campaign. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So, but the idea is that we want to do something bigger than that. So we want to go on tour and we want to make a documentary about the whole thing. And so we're going to reshoot the campaign. We're going to put it up in the end of November. We'll be up for 45 days. And at a minimum, we'd like to raise $10,000 to make a record. You know, at a maximum, who knows? Whatever we get above that, all the money will go. The point is that the band is 6 people when it is got brass, and so we have to pay those people. That's the thing. There's just no way to go on tour anymore without money. None of the money will go into my pocket. None of the money will go into Mike's.
Also, just do it for free and just be part of the experience.
Nobody wants to have the Greg Brand experience for free.
Know this. Why don't they?
They're fucking
also make a sacrifice for the art.
I don't know, because the fucking horn players are they don't give a shit. They don't fucking care. I don't love them. I'll be honest, I don't love them. I love the trombone player that we had play on the record, but she's insane and is a barista at Pete's and plays with Fishbone. But here's the other thing. I'm also going to do, but I'm not giving up on anything, and that's the point I want to talk about.
I wish you would.
I know you do, but I can't, because otherwise you'll never work.
There's some things you should give up on.
I wrote about this, and
do you want me to leave?
No, we can talk about this. As everybody knows, I've quit stand-up I think 3 times since we started this podcast,
and it's a fun experience to be try to talk you out of not quitting.
I know, but here's the thing. So one day, we're here in the closet, and I'm like, just on a high, like just ripping, just like yelling and shouting and screaming. And Dave says to me, yeah, well, you're at this part of your cycle. You're at this part of your cycle. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is true. This is maybe 6 episodes. This is maybe 7, 8 episodes ago.
I did?
Yeah. And it fucking hit me like a brick. Because for the first time, I realized like I was going through these cycles that I had in my head about like how like I would have these periods of feeling way too incredibly good, and then I would wake up and I would immediately want to call my manager and fire him, and I would be furious at my wife for not supporting me.
Are you doing ecstasy?
I'm doing nothing.
This natural?
This is natural. This is where my natural, and these things had started in like little periods where like it would happen for a couple hours. Like 6 years ago, it'd be like I'd feel like that for a couple hours, to the point where I would feel like this for days, where I'd either just be fucking like screaming and salivating, or I'd be so dark that I got to the point where I was like, maybe the world's better off without me.
High five.
Huh? I mean, I don't think that's wrong. However,
sorry.
However, so that one time you said that to me in the during the podcast, it fucking hit me like a brick. And so I said to Amira, hey, Dave said this thing, and she goes, yeah, well, he's right. You're fucking either here or you're here, but it's all the time and it's difficult. So, long story short is I fucking went and got some help. I went and there were a couple of events that really fucked me up. One of them was having nobody show up in Montreal at a show, and I needed help, and I went to a therapist. And so for 6 weeks I was seeing a therapist, and everything was going great. I was given a lot of perspective and feeling really good, because as a person who actually gave advice to people, I kept thinking, well, I'm fine. I mean, I must be fine. I can help people, so I must be fine, and I'm not fine at all. So the therapist is all good, everything's great, and then I wake up on a Monday and I fucking am just dark, just fucking dark. Fortunately, I go to the therapist on Tuesday. I go to see her, and she's like, meds. Got to try some meds.
Just like I said, why are you a therapist when I am clearly
because you can't
as good as all of these fucking people?
So we talk about this shit on the show because I think it bears repeating. We don't prescribe anything for anybody. I'm just saying that this is what has happened to me. So I got on this anti-anxiety drug called Lexapro, and I'm on a very small amount of it, and it fucking changes everything. It's fucking, all of a sudden, I literally felt like I stopped falling, and all my problems hit the ground, and all of a sudden I realized, fuck, they're not that big. They're real. My money situation is real. My career situation is real, but it's not untenable, and they're not irreversible.
Then you don't have to deal with it in that moment.
Right. I can just get to it when I get to it.
Which was always the thing. Like, you were trying to change everything in that moment.
Through a phone call or an email or going online or getting a hold of somebody.
Your manager or whatever.
Right. And everyone else is just like, just give me a script or write something.
You would go to do comedy, and whatever happened at that weekend would define your entire career.
Completely.
And it was like, what the 100%. Fuck? Last weekend you were saying how great it was, and this weekend you're quitting and it's the worst thing ever. I'd be like, what in the fuck is happening?
And I couldn't, the problem was, and this is what is actually true. I got to a point in my head where I was like, I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know what's real and what's not. I don't know how to react to things anymore, because my reaction to everything is so over the top, and I'm wearing my wife down. She's ready to leave. Because she gets all of the like, I need more support from you, and she's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
If someone yells out at me, I just make them waffles.
The only people I could be normal around were like people that I didn't know well, like fans, or like people that people I have really not as intense relationships with, and my kids. I could keep it off my kids. I could somehow manage to keep it off my kids, but my wife got it, and also I just couldn't think anymore. And I literally was like, I just don't know what's real. Should I not go to do stand-up because no one showed up this weekend? But then I go to Chicago and we sell plenty of tickets. And then I go, and here's how I know everything's fine. Last weekend in Salt Lake City, we had to cancel the first show because 6 people showed up. Hasn't happened to me since Montreal, but it has happened to me twice this year. My reaction in Salt Lake City? Oh, I just happened to the second show. Second show, totally packed. Other 2 shows, totally packed. Great shows, great weekend. But no, it didn't define me.
Right.
My problems were like defining me.
Right.
And then I was either like, I'm in the band, and then I'm not in the band. And like, there was just too much like things. I still want to do all the things I want to do.
I've never met a guy who screamed, I'm making pants.
Well, here's the thing.
Until I met you.
The only thing that would fire serotonin off in my head was the thinking about the band or making clothes, which are 2 things that they're just areas where I get happy. So that was the only thing I could use to fucking level myself, because it's almost like fantasy world. Where, I mean, I do those things for real, but they're not a thing that actually my family depends on me doing.
Right.
Whereas stand-up became a thing where my family depended on me doing it. If I didn't do it, what the fuck were we going to do? And writing, and those things I got terrified of them. But it's weird because it's weird even as an alcoholic to say, oh, I took a pill and I feel better. But I took a pill and I feel better. I don't want to take more pills. I don't like You know what I mean? I don't want to take drugs.
Getting into it, man.
I take more pills.
Some Vicodin.
Dude, let's do those. Let's do that shit.
World, bro.
Let's do that shit. But I feel like if you're a fan of mine, you get all this. Like if you followed
If you've
me,
been listening to the podcast, you get it because I think the podcast is just a trail of madness on some levels.
Which I think also makes it kind of appealing. Because people go, oh, well, at least I'm not that fucked up. Or at least I'm not that. At least I'm not that stupid. You know. But I would always wonder why people didn't react to things bigger, like that. People's reactions to things were always more subdued than mine would be.
What do you mean? Like if someone would go out and go, oh, that didn't work, that show didn't work, then they wouldn't flip out and say their career's over,
right? Why weren't they as upset about what seemed to be like impending doom? Like, you know what I mean? Why weren't they terrified of reading Huffington Post and seeing somebody else's career on fire? Like, why weren't they? There are all these areas where I felt like I had all this fear. I'm not kidding you. And I would be like, how come nobody?
So you were looking at other people and being like, why isn't that person flipping out that didn't work out well?
Right.
Because
right. And looking at
show
something
business, we all know that anything can change at any moment, and we're just on this crazy ride.
This is going to sound really crazy, but like I just went and saw Argo the other night, and I was just thinking about Ben. It doesn't matter whether you like the movie or not. The point is, here's a guy who, on a public level, you know, people were just like, they thought he was a douchebag. They thought he was
and
dumb.
He crashed and burned.
But he
totally crashed and burned.
Right. But he kept on.
Well, then he
going.
changed.
He just kept going.
He did things a little bit different.
Yeah.
And he figured out a new way to do it.
I just said, but he also
now he's doing what Matt Damon told him to do, and that's just take good roles and make good movies.
Right. But he also has he also didn't get stuck.
No, he didn't get stuck there. Most people would have been done.
But here's the thing. So 4 or 5 days into taking the medicine.
I'm talking about Taylor Lautner.
We're all talking about Taylor Lautner. Ben Affleck. 4 or 5 days into it, Amir says to me, look, I think it might be a cool idea to release the book that we didn't release in the United States.
Sure.
You know,
do not release it in Guam.
So
go ahead.
But my reaction before would be like, I don't want to get back into that. I can't. And all I said was, but truly, and my reaction to this was like, yeah, that's a cool idea. We should get Chris Bilheimer to make us a new cover, and then we'll just put it out on an ebook. Like the fact that now my thinking is coming from a place where, oh fuck, I wish I'd had that 6 years ago.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Where you're like, fuck, I would have just, nothing would have been such a big deal. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? My career is what it is, and there were some side effects from having a popular book, but it's gone now. It's over. It's down the path, and you know, we've done enough. There's been enough podcasts. There's been enough band. There's been enough other stand-up. You know, I was going to never do stand-up again, and now I'm talking about doing, you know, trying to get another special together. Like, yeah. But it's interesting. So I don't know. All I'm just saying is like,
you want people to take drugs.
Just take. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, even if it's just a small amount of Drano that you cook up in a spoon, you know, take something. The point is, you're not okay unless you put something in your mouth. It doesn't matter if it's cake or a pill. Just take as much drugs as possible.
God, I'm waiting for Scientology to kick in the door and shoot us.
But I have to say, like, my first experience with it was the live podcast, which was kind of crazy because you and I hadn't worked together yet. And then my first experience with it was...
You were much easier to fucking deal with. You were much...
It was a fun night.
Well, you were listening and you were focused. You like, you know, you listen to the podcast half the time. You don't even hear what I'm saying.
I'm sorry?
So now you're listening a lot better.
But here's the cool thing. It's like I had that fear of like, oh, maybe what if this makes me dead inside and I'm not able to respond?
Patton talks about it. Patton talks about it on one of his specials that he went on Lexapro, and it's much better.
Yeah.
It doesn't change your ability to do comedy. It just calms shit down so you can... It actually might make you a better comedian because it calms shit down and you can see shit better.
Right. You can think quicker on stage because you can see the field. But the thing that's different is it's weird to not be jacked up before I go on stage. So normally my motor's running already,
really?
And I have that weird thing.
I have always almost wanted to go to sleep before I go on stage.
Well, maybe it's... I don't know.
When I am off... When I'm about to go on stage, I always feel like, oh, I could take a nap right now. That's the level that I go to. And it's always been that way for me.
Right. I've usually been like I pace and I pace and I pace, and I have to have that weird feeling. And if I don't have that weird feeling, I'm not going to do well. And I've done the other odd thing is, because I was trying to make this change before I took the drugs, I took as many shows as I could possibly take. So I'm doing everybody's open mic and anything. Mm-hmm. And if you are listening and you have a show and you want me to do it, I'll fucking do it. Just get a hold of me on Facebook. Mm-hmm. But I was doing a lot of shows, and I was literally like, as I'm walking up, going, God, I hope this goes okay, because I don't feel like I normally do. And then, boom, get in the mic and just talk, and it's been good. You know, I'm not saying like it's genius or anything, but it's cool to not feel like you have to, if you don't have some weird feeling like. It's cool to be present and not feel like you have to jack yourself up to do something, and then if you can't, you won't be able to. Does that make sense? There's no precedent for how I have to be before I go on.
Right. Yeah.
It's still going to be mediocre, but the point is,
it's not going to be great.
Solid
I mean,
mediocre.
you're not.
I don't have good ideas.
It's not going to be genius. No, you're not going to.
Never going to be genius.
It's not a smart pill. You're not going to be. You're still a fucking moron. Like, it's not going to change your level of thinking. Like, you're a dumbass.
I mean, the stuff I've been saying about my kids on stage. I
Look,
hope they never see it.
I was like clinically depressed for 33 years.
Right.
So I know what it's like.
Yeah.
Like, and then I came out of it and I was like, oh, fuck, I was living my life that way.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's fucking crazy. So, like, I get it. Like, it's, and then you go, fuck, why didn't I do that before? Well, you just didn't. It's just not part of the deal.
But it's also like you have to acknowledge, like, I was seriously depressed. But depression, I think, just like alcoholism, certain people think it has to look a certain way to be alcoholism.
Yeah.
Alcoholism is insidious because basically the people that die are the ones that don't get that they're alcoholic because they can still manage their lives. You know, the guy who drives into a fucking tree and gets in a fist fight, he probably gets sober because it's so clear that he's fucked up. It's the person who can actually kind of go through their lives and be fucked up. Exactly.
My dad is now,
my mom.
70 or something, and he has been drinking forever. And, like, it's a slow degradation. Like, his business is falling apart. And, like, it's all slowly coming to a head.
Yeah.
But he was able to function for fucking ever.
Yes. Same with my mom.
And even, like, I went to a family reunion, and I told my uncle how I was raised. And he was like, what the fuck? He goes, I always suspected, but I cannot believe what I'm hearing. Like they are able to just hide what they're doing.
Right. And so that's the insidious part is like you go, I don't seem depressed. I have my kids and I've got my wife and it all looks right and I'm wearing a sweater and no, man, I'm fucking seriously depressed. Very, very depressed and very sad and very dark and very black for moments, and then I can pull myself out of it and then I can't. And then eventually I was just losing that battle and I was just like, I am sad too much of the time.
And there's terrible places you can go if you don't get a handle on it because like we know a couple of comedians whose lives have just gone off the fucking rails because of mental illness. And one has gotten his shit back together, but there's one that never really came back. And every once in a while he'll pop up and I'll see him and he's just not the same dude and he's just really fucked up. So you gotta get it. There's nothing wrong with. Here's what a way I've heard it explained is that if you're scared about taking like antidepressants and if you don't want to do it, I was told just treat it as a cast, like you're putting a cast on for a couple months. See if you like it. If you don't, you go off.
My doctor was
no big deal.
Exactly. My doctor was like, "Look, we'll get you this thing, and then we either get you on your app." But he goes, "You have diabetes. That's what this is like. You have diabetes, and it needs to be treated. You have an illness for real, and it needs to be treated. Or we're gonna have to put you down." I thought that was weird. So he took me out to the backyard of his house because he's not really a doctor,
and then he put his
had
dick
a gun.
in your mouth.
Well. Is that what it is? I thought it was a gun. It was fleshy.
Yeah, that was his dick.
Because I didn't die when it shot off.
So you can't eat cake anymore?
No, I can. No. I don't have diabetes. He was saying
so you can't eat like sugary things?
No. I can have sugar.
Well, then you'll die or your toes will fall off.
No. Well, they're already. Wouldn't you fucking love that? I'm gonna take my toes out and just gonna climb you.
It would be so great if you had no toes. Fuck. Oh my God. I mean, if you're losing toes, we're really getting somewhere.
Oh, man.
I would like to, over the course of the time of this podcast, I would like to see you slowly lose, like, first your toes, then one of your feet, and then up until just they're gone at the, like, thigh.
Here's the thing.
Because your fucking legs are bullshit. Well, that's something that you should talk to your therapist about. What you're doing.
And then it is upon ye.
What you're doing now, you don't even feel it anymore, do you? Because what you're doing
It is upon thee.
Yeah. That's the old you.
Oh, no.
And it's not funny and it's not interesting.
No, it's the
bad part
when
of you.
I do it, and you can feel the love as it just cascades through the body of our fan base. They love it. No, they live for it.
It's like someone pissing on you. So, January 25th, I will be doing I'll be recording my album at Meltdown Comics here in Los Angeles at the Nerd Melt Theater. That's going to be a good show. On November 6th, I'm doing Meltdown, their anniversary show this week.
I will be at the Mint on the Reigning Monarchs are going to be playing at the end of the Greg Barris' show.
Go to my show.
So go if you want to have a good time.
Go to my show.
You'll come out to our show and you'll enjoy it.
Weird.
You'll be rocking the
fuck
out of it. There'll be new sweaters.
I'll be at
Surpunk Reggae Ska!
November 2nd and
Rude
3rd. I will be
Turn it up.
at. Can I do a plug or
No,
do you
and then the
wanna
20th will be at the other door.
keep doing it more on noises? November 2nd and 3rd, I'll be at the Stress Factory, New Jersey. And then the next weekend, I will be in Calgary at the Laugh Shop. And then the next weekend, I will be at Chicago. Or those two could be reversed. But I'll be in Chicago in the Laugh Shop. You can look it up. I'm opening for Drew Carey.
I will be this weekend at the... this weekend I'm in...
That's tonight. No, this is going up tonight.
This weekend I'll be in Atlanta at the Laughing Skull.
So I'm about to start.
Oh, but okay. Can I just...
Go.
If Dave blocked you, I can't talk to him for you.
Wait, people are doing that?
They always do.
What are they?
Tell Dave to unblock me. Look.
Well, it's hilarious. You know, I've gotten emails from people.
No, a guy wrote me.
Dude, can you unblock me? And I'm like, you didn't even tell me your Twitter name. How am I going to know that?
Well, the other thing was, this guy wrote me. He was very funny. And then he said, I said, what did you say? And then he said, I said something like, it was something like, don't tell me how to vote, blah, 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 blah. And I said, it was just something where I went, well, you had to see that coming. He goes, and he was really funny. He goes, I'm not real bright. He was actually really funny.
I've talked about it here on the podcast. Don't tell me if you say anything about how I should vote and that I'm an idiot, then you're getting blocked.
Look, I think people know when they're gonna. They but I'm not gonna talk to Dave for you.
No.
Like I'm not.
It's not your job.
I'm not interested in you. Just follow me.
Twitter isn't a precious arena to me where I need everyone to be happy and get along. I'm tweeting shit. If you like it, that's cool. If you come back with shit that bothers me in any way, I'm going to block you.
Yeah.
I just don't care enough about it to have it be
Well, you
something
only
bigger.
want the people that are interested in what you have to say, and you're not there to fight with people or to have them. They're not going to talk you out of your thing.
No, they're never going to talk you out of anything. Sometimes I'll be really mean to someone and
Yeah.
then I'll block them. Like
Yeah.
if I'm let's put it this way. If I'm saying something really mean, it's because I expect the person to immediately block me. I'm basically ending our relationship when I say something really mean online. So if someone says something like that to me, I block you. Or if you come in and do the fucking, if you're not voting for Obama, then you're throwing the election to Rob. Fuck off. I live in California, you cunts. I could vote for a squirrel and Obama would win here. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Shut up.
Well, also, I just like I don't. People. The problem with this is that it is about age, and people never come to this. You can very, very rarely change someone's opinion,
Yes.
and when they change their mind about something, it's because of something that they feel inside. So it's just a fool's game. You're never going to be able to convince people to vote for somebody else. It doesn't matter how many Facebook things you put up, how many different, it's just frustrating for you to have to fucking yell at somebody. Trust me, just back the fuck up, live by example, post shit that you feel good about, and show people what you're about.
It's very funny. I tried to talk to the guy because the guy said, if you're not voting for Obama, you're basically voting for Rami. And I said, look, if Obama came out and said, like, whatever, he called some woman, he said, that woman's just a dirty spick. Would you vote for him? And he was like, well, no. And I go, so that's cool. So I'm not voting for Obama because he killed a 16-year-old in Pakistan for the hell of it. So I'm sorry you think that shit can get worse, but I have like a line. I have a moral line that I won't pass. And that's my moral line. So we all have a moral line. Obama, for everybody, has a moral line. We all have a line that if he did something, you wouldn't vote for him. Whether it's fucking a monkey in the White House in front of everybody. That's kind of hot.
That gets 2 votes for me.
That's kind of hot.
That's when I sneak back and vote twice.
Or if he got drunk and fucking killed somebody or whatever it is. He reached his line for me.
Right.
It's okay for people to have a protest vote against the system. It's okay. Like, if there's a liberal that doesn't want to vote for Obama and Romney, he gets to vote for whoever the fuck he wants. And you don't get to tell him that he's throwing the election to Romney. That's horseshit. Let people vote the way they fucking want. Yeah?
Dude, you got me. I'm sold.
I just can't.
I don't believe that. I don't.
How far do things have to swing, and do people have to keep voting for shit?
I'm waiting for kings.
Oh, God, I would love a king. I'm telling you, a philosopher king government where we just raise a baby and we go, that's going to be our leader. He was fucking born into it, and you make him really smart, and you make him want to take over other countries, and he gets to just fuck whoever he wants.
Yes,
that's what we should be doing, because what we're doing now, I'm sorry, it's not working.
No.
This is the worst. This is like what the Soviet Union was to communism. We are to democracy. We are a fucking train wreck.
I only have one precedent for that whole thing. It has to be Jamie Kennedy's baby. All right, now.
So I'm sorry we got into a political rant. We don't do that. But seriously, back the fuck up, you cunts. What's your deal for Halloween?
I'm going to go as a skull.
Halloween is Wednesday.
Skeleton. I'm going to go as a Day of the Dead.
What do you mean Day of the Dead?
So white face paint, black eyes.
What is Day of the... But Day of the... Like, is that like a...
Mexico.
Oh, Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, De la Muerte or whatever it is?
Dias de los Muertes.
Yeah,
that
Day
was
of the Dead.
Completely wrong. Like anyone who speaks Spanish.
No, I think you nailed it. Dios del Muerte.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. That's what I'm gonna do.
So, and do you already have that costume?
No, I just gotta get some face paint. Get that done.
And then what are you gonna wear?
And then probably just a black suit, something like that.
Do you think you'll scare kids? Okay, so my kid's 3.5. He'll be walking around your neighborhood.
Yeah.
You think you'll scare him?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah. That'll terrify the fuck out.
I heard there's a Grim Reaper that walks around here.
Yes.
There is?
Yeah. Yeah, there's Grim Reapers. I've seen a couple of Grim Reapers.
What does he do? Like, is he just walking, or does the Grim?
He carries the
but he's
thing.
Not with anybody. He's just
he's just taking lives. He just opens his coat and he just opens his robe and sucks up life. Just kills.
That's terrible.
No, it's the actual Grim Reaper.
Oh, it's really.
He lives a couple blocks over.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot to mention
him. You think he'd lay a little low?
You would think of all when we talk about our neighborhoods, I would mention that the Grim Reaper lives right over on Kraft.
But doesn't the Grim Reaper? Doesn't he? Like, he knows when people are going to die and then he shows up, but it sounds like for this thing, he's just out grabbing people.
Every once in a while, it's a numbers game for him, and there's nothing better than Halloween.
He's got to hit his quota?
Well, also, he can go out and be seen and not...
Right, and everyone's like,
nobody's,
oh, that's just a guy in a costume. And then
you hear Grim Reaper, so he's taking lives.
A scream.
Mostly just takes a few. Look, he's a pretty funny guy. I've seen him down at the 7-Eleven. He likes the pumpkin spice coffee that they do,
sure
and I like it too.
Yeah.
But he'll just take a few housewives and maybe, a housekeeper every now and again, a Republican. So he's pretty cool. He'll take a...
So I'm probably going to bring friendly neighborhood because the good neighbors are literally moving down the street from me.
Yeah.
So... Do you think I'm going to have to deal with him being terrified a lot of people that are scary?
No, because there's a lot, there's a lot of not scary people here. I don't know. I mean, it all depends. It depends on what time you bring him here, too, because it gets dark.
It'll be early, 5:30, I think.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be okay.
And I'm going to just let him go alone.
Well, yeah. It's called fucking being a man.
And I tell him, he's 3.5, so I say, look, here's a pillowcase. When it's full,
come back.
You can come back, but I don't want to see you before then.
Right. You crack a beer.
Yep.
And you just sit on my stoop.
Yep.
You just sit right there.
And when people come to your house, do you just put a bowl out?
No.
Who's here?
Somebody usually. One of us usually stays.
One of you two?
Yeah.
Amir, I would assume. Does Amir dress up?
Amir will dress up.
What is she going to do this year?
Well, she's done Black Swan before. I'm not sure what she's doing this year. I'm not positive, but she always looks fucking amazing.
What if she does a racist?
She's going as a sexy catheter.
Oh God. I don't.
What does she want as a racist?
No, tell me what a sexy catheter looks like.
It's just a catheter, but
does it have like lace?
It's a catheter, but you can see its tits. It's like it's got cleavage.
No, but a catheter just goes into your side and it's like a piss bag.
Yeah.
No, but so it
She
doesn't.
swings a sexy piss bag.
It doesn't.
She's disappointed that I said all this.
It doesn't have.
Yeah, it's sexy.
It can't have tits because it's a bag hanging off the side.
Yeah, there's just a little hole in the bag for the tits.
Why
to
do you
come out.
keep? Why do you keep?
I push them together.
You're
I keep
showing me your
showing you.
chest,
Yeah.
but a catheter has nothing to do with the chest. It's a.
You take your titties and you put them right out.
By the way, Liberty catheters are the best ones to get.
what I
I know
hear.
that from watching late night television.
Me too.
Fuck, the worst, most. The first time I saw that, I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm watching an ad for catheters, and they're
Yeah.
like, these ones is easy to clean, and I'm like, what in the fuck is going on?
Well, because I piss shapes.
There's. Are you getting shit in your piss? Try Liberty catheters.
2 months ago, I pissed a goldfish and realized I needed a new catheter.
You got moss in your urine bag? Get yourself a Liberty and clean her up.
If you got a silt problem, that's probably because your catheter's all fucked up. One time I pissed a racehorse. It was yellow. Sometimes you have to piss like a horse. Sometimes you piss a horse.
I accidentally pissed out a young into my catheter bag. A young. A lung, I meant to say. Oh, there goes that bit.
I don't know what that means.
Fuck, this is why we're never going to get on Super Ego.
Oh my God, I love the super ego.
Yeah, so this is a crazy thing, and it didn't happen until I moved to LA, but you have to go to different neighborhoods to trick or treat.
Well, because not everybody has a neighborhood, and that's weird to explain. But
But we have, like, I would think our neighborhood, it's not houses, but it's every building has 4 apartments in it.
right, but that's a lot of like in your, it's a lot of young people who are going out. Like you have a lot of
Right.
yours isn't all family.
Right,
Like,
so there's
this is
not
all-
going to be somebody there.
Right.
Because no one, in 8 years we've lived there, not one person has come to trick or treat. But you always have to have candy
Right.
in case someone does.
Or in case you get really sad.
Or else in case you get really
You
sad
just want to eat it all.
and you want to eat it.
This is like a very family-ish neighborhood with homes,
So is it like hard to park here? Is this one of those neighborhoods where the buses come in?
No, but you definitely get a lot of people. This one isn't like there are some neighborhoods where it's like Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
I've done a couple of those where you're like, this is insane.
Yeah.
There's a line in front of people's houses.
Yeah, I
this
don't
is
want
not
that.
like that.
Yeah.
This is, you can pretty much just go door to door.
Yeah.
There's definitely people out. This one looks like it was actually shot for a movie.
Right. So it's like
like a-
it's like in Scream.
Yeah, it's like there's a guy that goes, no, that's too many people. Back it up. I need half the fucking extras for this. Pull the jack-o'-lantern out. It's well appointed. The homes are nice. The people are good. The candy's solid. It's there's a lot of houses around here, so there's a lot of places to go.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. This is a solid trick-or-treating neighborhood.
Yeah, I think this is what we're doing. Because last year we went to a place that was south of us, and it was like 50% of the houses had people in them.
Right.
So that was a little low, because then you were just walking along.
No, this
with a
is
fucking-
people gear up for this. I mean, there's guys that have done whole elaborate setups in their yard with cauldrons and
Now, is that,
actual
does
murder.
that get too scary? Is there actually people murdered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I mean, it's just this is Los
You
Angeles.
can actually kill people on Halloween.
There are people that audition to get murdered here. That's what this
You know
town
what?
is like.
Someone might do that.
Yeah.
That's how sad LA is.
I'm holding auditions for our witch this year. No, it's not too scary. You will know the house is not to go in. Like, and it doesn't matter because there's a house right next to it. Like, it's not like you'll see something and go, you know what? Those people
That
are
doesn't
taking
look
it too
good.
far.
Like, so does Dirty Santa Claus, does he give treats out of his RV?
What he does is he's got a bowl full of smokes,
Yeah.
but he's pretty cool. They're all vintage smokes, so you can get some
good.
Lucky Strike or
That's cool.
some old Newports.
unfiltered Camels.
Yeah. Some old Virginia,
excellent.
the original Virginia Slims. Like he's got a whole fucking thing of old smokes, and then he lifts his shirt and his belly talks to
I
you.
don't want to know you anymore.
Yeah.
So, because what I'm picturing, now that I have a kid that gets scared of shit,
Yes.
now I'm concerned that there's going to be kids out like I was, who was just a fucking animal from like 11 to 15 with the makeup and just scaring the shit out of people constantly.
There's too much traffic here for anyone to get away with that.
Yeah,
There's
so
too much,
if a
and there's
guy
too many-
walked up
yeah,
and
there-
scared
yeah.
kids...
And because this is like a place where parents come. Like this is
Yeah.
not like kids walking by themselves. Like,
Yeah, that's what it was.
There's a
It was-
lot of parents out, so you don't get a lot of that.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a lot of egging. There hasn't been a lot of that stuff. Now, this is also a place where like one night I opened up the door and there were 3 18-year-old girls in just fucking, what are you wearing? Like, oh my God.
Did you
like,
jerk off
just
on them?
hot.
I think they don't want candy. They just want you to come on their face.
On them.
This is my...
It's so hard to do it when you're running.
I disagree. It just takes some training.
God damn it! This girl, dude, showed up in the little Bo Peep thing. I was like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Girls go so slutty on Halloween. It's
It's just
insane.
insane.
They dress so, it's so funny. So we were driving home last night. Saturday night's the big party night. And there's a dude walking with 2 girls. And they both have the crazy short skirt on because they're like, it's Halloween. I'm going to show off all my goods. And the boyfriend is literally grabbing her skirt and trying to pull it down as they walk.
Yeah.
Because her pussy was all over the place.
Yeah, it's out.
It's out.
It's out,
Like,
and it's off its
just-
leash.
It is way off its leash.
It's way off its leash. It's
They
out.
just go so the skirts. It's literally like, and it could be the most conservative girl ever, and she's like, "It's Halloween. I'm showing off my vagina and asshole."
Yeah. Here it is. It's lower half fuck night, and I'm just bringing it out. Not just my boobs. Boobs. Everyone's seen boobs.
Are they going to officially change it to lower half fuck night?
They're gonna change it to lower half fuck night.
Why not?
I hope not, because I got 2 daughters. But
Oh, dude. Because you know what they're going to do on Halloween? They're going to go, "Hey, Dad, we're going out," and they'll be like 16, and then they leave in like a long dress, and they tear that off, and it's short in a fucking second. They leave your house, and they dress differently when they're outside.
That's
they
why I
get
have
in
a
the
gun-
van. They get in Jerry's van.
Yep.
And they take it off, and they just have their little skirts on,
Right.
and then they go to a fuck party.
But that's why I've installed a gun turret at the top of my house, and they get out. No, I just watch them cross the street. They get in the van. The van gets about a block and a half away, and I just shoot the fucking thing. I just shoot it.
But you're killing your daughters.
Yeah, but I've made a point.
I made a very strong point.
Yeah. No, I just shoot the van. I shoot the just tires.
What if True starts dating the dude across the street when she turns
The boy across the street?
16? Yeah, the dude who's he'll be out of fashion school by
No,
then.
but there's
so
a boy that's exactly. There's a younger brother.
No, I'm
that's
talking
exactly
about the older.
True's
I'm
age.
talking
the
about
older
the
guy.
older one. Yeah.
I killed them both. I just kill them both.
You're like some
I don't have really good solutions to my
Pakistani
problems.
Muslim gentleman with your honor killing.
Yeah, I do a lot. I do a lot of honor killing.
You do.
I don't have a lot. I don't have.
Oh my
a lot
God.
of solutions, but
You
my
know,
solutions are they're permanent.
I can only
They're finite.
imagine, based on how I've seen the women dressing here on Halloween, I can only imagine how many honor killings there are in Pakistan. I mean, it just must be ridiculous.
Pakistani Halloween or Pakistani lower half fuck night
They lose.
is that they sell the most bullets on that particular
They lose
day.
28% of their population every year.
Yes.
It's just. It's all,
Pakistanis got some tough rules over there. They got some tough. They play some hardball over there.
they do. They do.
They
have
play
some-
hardball.
They do play hardball.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
I think we're great.
We should go to Shopify.
Go to Shopify.
Buy our sweet shit.
Yeah.
The
Get
Walking
those
the
pod
Room.
cuddles. They're all good.
Walking the Room page. The new pod cuddle is the best. I think the best live one we've done. And that should be actually up on iTunes soon.
Go to All Things Comedy. Check out some of the other podcasts on there. Check out Baron Vaughn's podcast, Deep
Yeah.
Shit. He's a funny comic, really smart guy.
We'll have him on next week.
Yep. Check out, all of it. Bill Burr, Minivan Men.
It's a good. It's a.
It's a good site.
Let's just say this: there's a lot of other networks that take cuts of money, and this is a co-op. That's what All Things Comedy is. It's a fucking co-op and the idea is to have good comics who do podcasts and can also sell their albums and other shit on there, and it's much more artist friendly than all the other shit that's out there.
Well, and it's just cool. It was a good fit for us, and we genuinely like some of we like the other people that are on it, and we're trying to support them. And go to their shows, go to our shows, represent, go clown from the neck down. If you don't have a Nope T-shirt, it's time to get it.
Yeah, I don't
And
know why
it's
you
getting
don't have
cold.
that. I have
There
one
will
on.
be. there will be a Nope sweatshirt coming that will blow your fucking mind.
Yeah.
And
my wife wants a shirt.
We'll go out and get one right now. And also, if you have any problems with your merchandise, just get a hold of Angelo, and he'll make sure everything's good. But everything's been so great. You guys have been good. Keep buying
Angelo,
stuff.
people don't know this. If you don't know who Angelo is, he used to play the big ragu on Laverne and Shirley.
That is not it. That is not the.
So thanks for listening.
Different guy.
And
Totally
we will we'll be coming at you.
Glitter done. That's the stupidest thing. I mean, we're never going to be coming at anybody.
Please hang up and try again.